not very good lighting.
No, but it's fine. There are fairy lights up here, but you can't see them.
It's probably
It's
actually
like
making
just
it
out.
worse.
Whatever, it's fine. Hello.
I was like almost out of the frame. I was just trying to get more in the middle.
Welcome to Kleinanzeigen Christmas. That's what I'm calling it. Ta-da!
Kleinen Christmaszeigen.
Why?
Kleinanzeigenmus.
Kleinanzeigen.
I was trying to ship the
two words. Basically, Luke and I have decided to go away for Christmas this year. Technically, we're going away the day after Christmas. Kleinanzeigen. Oh gosh.
Kleinanzeigen.
Kleinanzeigen. I can't even say that.
Sorry.
We are going away for Christmas this year. We're technically going away
After Christmas.
the day after Christmas. But because of that, we kind of thought...
Is Boxing Day a thing here? I can't remember.
No, because it's all closed.
What do we do with all of our boxes? Just leave them to fester for a week?
Anyway, we kind of decided we're either going to go away for Christmas or get gifts for Christmas because... What?
Somebody decided that we're going away for Christmas and then has slowly gotten Christmas.
Well, you can't not open anything on Christmas. Anyway, I had the idea that we should do a Kleinanzeigen Christmas because if you don't know what Kleinanzeigen is, it's kind of like Facebook Marketplace or TradeMe if you're in New Zealand. Or
Craigslist without the creepy stuff.
Without the creepy stuff. Basically, an online selling platform for secondhand stuff. And because we live in a student town, there is always a whole bunch of stuff going for free. And so we thought, why not like scout things out? I proposed that we should scout out Kleinanzeigen. And there's also websites like Vinted, if you don't mind like paying for shipping sometimes, or depending on what the item is. You also found one.
Selly?
Selly.
Sell. Why?
Selly.
It would be Zelly.
Zelly. Anyway, we found a whole bunch of websites, and so we are doing a Kleinanzeigen Christmas. We're trying to spend as little money as possible. I do have to say, with the gift that I decided upon, which you're about to find out about, but he is going to leave and not click on this video so that he doesn't hear about it. Otherwise, you're ruining your own Christmas.
Fair.
Is what I'm doing needs some additional cost towards it, i.e. it's not free. Parts of it are free, but the whole combination in and of itself is not free. And so we've put a price limit of 15 euros. Is that right? Yeah.
Except I feel like you're kind of expanding beyond that, maybe.
No, I am trying to stay under 15 euros.
Well, when you're going to hire a car to pick something up?
No.
Suspicious.
No! That's why I've got friends with cars. And I may be paying for them in coffee or like baking. But that doesn't count, right?
Well, it depends if I can use alternative payment methods.
What's alternative payment methods?
I don't know. I didn't think beyond the comment.
Anyway, long story short, we both have 15 euros each. And so that's what we're going to be doing. We are doing Kleinanzeigen Christmas. Do we need to set any rules or parameters before I go and pick up my first thing tomorrow? I think I'm the only one at this point that knows what's happening.
Can't be illegal substances.
No. No. Plus, I don't know how you're getting illegal substances for under 15 euros. Alternative payment methods. Basically, I was feeling very lost a couple of weeks ago. And last week, I almost went to Luke and said, let's can it. It's not going to work. I'm not going to be able to find anything for free. And then I stumbled upon an idea, which you're about to hear about because I pre-filmed it. But I stumbled upon an idea and it has saved the game for me and I'm feeling very proud about it. But I don't think Luke has stumbled on an idea.
I'm still waiting to stumble upon my idea.
Wait for divine
I have a few
inspiration.
backup options, but stumble upon something more interesting.
So yes, welcome to Kleinanzeigen Christmas. Let's see if this is a flop or a fail. But there's going to be a few videos because I obviously want to film it as I go. This guy is not going to look at any of the videos, or you better not look at any of the videos. But today I just thought I would explain what my idea is, and then tomorrow I'm going to go pick up part 1 with a friend who I am paying in coffee and baking. And then we're going to need to do a few other trips to pick up some extra stuff, which this guy is not allowed to come along with either. And I'm then going to... No, I'm not going to say anything else because I'm trying so hard not to give it away, and I feel like there are so many words where I could just say something and it'll get away, and I'm determined for this to be a surprise on Christmas Day. Hey Siri, how many days until Christmas?
It's 46 days until then.
I've got 46 days not to ruin this surprise, so that's my goal. Anyway, he's gonna go now, and past me is now going to explain to you what my idea is. Go team!
Your team.
Go Kleinanzeigen Christmas! I think I'm a bit more excited about this than Luke is. I may have been the one that pushed the idea of...
I'm just boring about trying to find something that's as cool as whatever it is you're doing it. I don't know how cool that is. Maybe it's lame and I don't have to worry. I did tell Luke that he needs to have 100% expectation for effort and like 10% expectation for outcome. Because knowing my ability, I swear sometimes I'm like, I'm gonna bake this extremely complicated cake, and it's like dead mush in a pan. And then sometimes it's a great cake. So I don't know how this is gonna turn out, but we're gonna have great expectation for effort. E for effort.
I actually went to Luke the other day and I was like, do you have any idea what it is? He's like, 15 euros worth of cuttings.
As in plant cuttings.
Plant. What else could cuttings be?
I don't know, it just was...
Hair.
Bits of hair. Ooh. Actually, you can't get a haircut for 15 euros, so...
I'm gonna just gift you my hair.
No! Pay for me to get a haircut.
Oh, sorry.
Silly. You can't get girls' haircuts for 15 euros, that's ridiculous.
So who knows, maybe he'll walk in on Christmas Day to a rainforest in our...
A little rainforest.
A little rainforest.
Little cuttings.
Do you know what I was actually thinking would be pretty cool? You know those videos where they trade like a hairpin for something else and they see what they can upscale on? My problem is I don't know if that would be a thing in Germany. I think in America I can see that going well, but like in Germany?
It'd be too hard to meet that many people that quickly.
Anyway, we are going to leave you now, and past Michaela is going to fill in the blanks.
Can't buy.
Can't. Basically, I was going through one day and I saw everything on Kleinanzeigen was a lot of deco stuff, and we have a nice house, like it's not overly decorated, we're quite minimalist people, but I thought, what can you kind of do with decorations or whatever? And I had a look on some inspiration, like apartment decoration photos, and I kept seeing this thing called a console table. I will put it up on the screen so you can see what I mean, but I saw this idea of a console table, and this is something that Luke and I talked about ages ago. We have this gigantic couch that I'm currently sitting on, and there's no PowerPoints or anything right behind it. There's not really anywhere to place your mug when you're sitting on it. We have a coffee table, but it's not quite the same. And I was thinking, oh my gosh, how cool would it be to make a console table? Basically, wood is pretty cheap on Kleinanzeigen. You can often get it for free if you're looking at the right time, or if you're happy to repurpose something. There are so many free cupboards, desks, tables, like everything that you could ever want on Kleinanzeigen, you can pretty much get for free. And so that's what I'm doing. I have found a writing table. I will put it on the screen. I found a writing table that I am going to repurpose for this console table. I am so excited, and I thought that I'd do for this video a little bit of an introduction and explain what my idea is, and then tomorrow I am going with a friend to pick up this writing table, and we're going to have a proper measure out about what I'm going to do, how much length I need, if there's anything else I need to buy. It should come with screws and all of that, but I'm probably going to need to expand it out because obviously I'm going to be changing things and everything. But I am so excited. I'm so excited to do this. Luke and I haven't done really anything DIY in such a long time. Pretty much since we were in New Zealand, we haven't done anything DIY. And we did a massive kitchen remodel when we lived in New Zealand. And granted, Luke has always been the like in control person of projects, so like the project manager, and he kind of just teaches me stuff along the way. I also built stuff with my parents when I was growing up, so I do have a little bit of experience, but this is going to be the first project that I have done by myself. And I basically told Luke, you have to have 100% expectation for effort put into this, and maybe like 10% expectation for outcome, because I don't know how this is going to turn up. This could be a massive flop, or it could go epic. So I don't know, we'll see how it goes, but I am so excited.
Whoa, oh, oh. Da, 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 oh, oh. Da, 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 oh, oh. Da, 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 da. Making our Christmas memories.
Okay, so it is actually a day later. I didn't end up finishing filming the other day because Luke came home and then we recorded the intro thing, and then we just got on with the rest of the day and it just didn't happen. So I'm going to try and finish this video here now. I also realized that whatever I said, I don't know if I just like drunk coffee or something, but it was very fast. So we're going to start this not from scratch. I'm going to salvage as much as I can from the previous video, but I thought that I would logically actually talk through what I'm going to do, and then I need to measure it, because I think the last thing you would have seen is that I have actually picked it up now. Yesterday I picked up some free wood from Kleinanzeigen. I'm very excited. Somebody had listed a writing desk for free, real wood, and it was amazing. Like obviously there's some nicks and bumps and everything, but I'm going to be sanding that out anyway. It's not the end of the world, and I just can't believe that they listed it for free. So I just got all of my wood for free and I'm very happy. But now that I've done that, I do need to measure out exactly what I need in terms of length so that we can get started. I am a little bit nervous, but I'm very excited. So basically I'm going to be making a console table. The plan is to put it behind the couch, so we'll push the couch forward a little bit and it will be just behind, and it's going to be like 100 millimeters, like 10 centimeters. I think I might do a bit longer. I need to decide on what exactly it is that I want to do and how much space we've got to play behind, because obviously we've got some space here, but I don't want the couch being pushed all the way against the wall because it just feels like it's going to be imposing a little bit. So we will see what I can make do. Long story short is that I'm going to have a long piece of wood the whole way across, and then I bought a writing table which has 2 drawers on either side, and my thought is I'll turn those 2 drawers on their side, because obviously we're not going to be able to reach it from the front because the couch is going to be in the way, but we will be able to access it from this side. So the plan is, for now, obviously that side's going to be jutted up against the wall, but this side we're going to be able to access, and then we can put in like books or maybe a little decorative plant pot. I don't know how wide it's going to be. That way it's a bit more stable, because my plan was just to do like leg, and tabletop, but because this couch is so long, there is the question of structural integrity. And so then I was like, well, maybe I need like leg, one in the middle. But then I was like, if I'm going to the lengths of doing that, why not make it a bit more functional? Especially because I want to be able to put a power plug in it, because a lot of the time, like in the evenings, we might work on the couch and we've got nowhere to plug in our laptops at the moment, or we might be watching a movie and our phones are running out, so we want to be able to charge it. Like there's so many different times that we've wanted to have a power point here that we don't currently have, and so I thought, how cool would it be to put a power point in it? And then I also thought that way we've got like somewhere to put our mugs, because at the moment we've got nowhere to put our like glasses or anything when we're sitting on the couch. And so we do have a coffee table, but it would be so much nicer if it was behind. So that is the kind of idea around it. And I got the writing table because instead of having the legs on either side and hoping for stability, I will have this side which is shelving and this side which is drawers, I'm going to remove the drawers obviously, and it's quite wide at the moment. I'm going to cut the pieces of wood so that it's skinnier and then turn it on its side so that it's outward facing. Theoretically, it would be quite cool if this piece of furniture, since I'm making it, could come with us to our next apartment. I don't know where that's going to be, and if it's like an overseas move, maybe it can't. But if we're moving somewhere else in Germany, it would be nice if it could come with us. And I don't know if that couch then is going to be freestanding, or if the couch is going to be like this where it's against the wall but like on the other side. And so I thought it would be really nice if we could have cubbies on either side so that no matter which direction it's going to be facing or anything, it's still available. And then because they're shortened, they're still going to be the same width, and so that means when I turn it on that side, we've got the full width as a leg, which is theoretically providing the stability. I am going to take a look at how it feels when I put it all together and see if I do need to have a leg in the middle. I wouldn't be surprised if I do, just because I'm expecting this to be too long. I think it's going to be like 2 meters, and I think without having the stability in the middle, it might not go so well. So I'm probably going to have to do a leg in the middle anyway, but we'll see. I have also done like a drawing on Samsung sheets where I've looked at exactly how many pieces of wood I will need, and also when I measure it now, I can write in how long everything is going to be, because at the moment I think the table is actually higher than the height of our couch, and so I need to decide if I want the console table to be higher or the same height. I don't know. I need to decide on that, and that means that I will need to shorten all of the legs, which is not bad. It's not the end of the world. And then I need to figure out the full length across. I don't know if you'll see this. Basically, this is going to be like the cubbies, and I want a shelf here and here. Thankfully, because I've bought it as like cubbies already, because it's a writing desk, I've already got the shelves. So that is very helpful. Worst case scenario, I'm going to have so many offcuts that I can always cut some of that and just insert it as like a faux shelf, but I don't need to worry about that just yet. We're going to see what we have. I'm also doing this now because I want to start measuring everything out and cutting it all up theoretically on Saturday, but that means that I need to pull everything apart, like deconstruct it and everything, and figure out exactly like what I have in terms of screws and what I have in terms of dowels. I think that's what it's called, Dubel in German, so like a dowel, and then what I need to buy in preparation for that. So I'm probably going to do that on Thursday in another video. But that is my plan for Kleinanzeigen Christmas. My thought for what I'm going to give him is that on here I have made a faux draft up of what it's going to look like, and I thought obviously with these things you oftentimes have things sitting on the top, and so my thought is maybe I could gift him a bunch of random stuff and he'll get really confused, and then the final thing will be a box with a note in it being like the item that ties everything together is downstairs, and I'll put it out downstairs, like I'll lay it out and everything, and then we can like go down together and he can go and see it. So that is my potential thought, but that does mean because I'm spending the majority of the 15 euros on supplies, like obviously I got the wood for free, which knocked out so much money and I'm so thankful, but I need to buy screws and I need to buy potentially wood stain and all that kind of stuff, so that is going to eat into my budget quite a lot, so I need to be careful on what I order for the above items, because it would be ideal if I could get as much sufficient as possible. But yeah, so I guess all there's left to do now is measure this up and decide on how high I want it to be and how long it's going to be, because obviously it's going to be determined by the length of this couch. This is going to be a slight problem if we move somewhere and this is going to be longer than our next couch, but it's fine. I don't need to think about that now. We'll just think about this now and be happy with it.
Well, I'm all for Christmas, all the happy smiles and the wishes And I want it all, from the lights to the mistletoe.
That's it. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this, and stick around if you want to see me starting to craft this together in the next video. I'm so excited.
We will be alright. These holiday wonders will open your mind. May all your wishes tonight come true.